Hey everybody, welcome to Life with Annie. Let me turn this phone off so in case someone calls they can't get through. It might beep for a little bit, but it'll eventually stop. Okay, let's see if we can go live. Anybody out there? Not seeing anybody yet. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start talking and see if I see anybody comment. Okay, I see the numbers are going up now. So this, I'm doing a Dollar Tree, kind of a, not a haul, but I guess it's a haul, whatever you want to call it. I've been to the Dollar Tree a few times. Okay, hey Charlie, I see comments now. Hey Marie, hey Joe. So this is not just one trip. This is a few trips. Because with everything that's gone on in the last couple of months with Lucy and then some issues with Thunder and some other things. So I never got around to showing some of this. And if I did show some of it and I forgot, just bear with me because I can't remember. So y'all hear the beep and I do. That's just the phone. It'll stop in a little bit. Hey Krista. Let's see. So like I say, this is not just one trip. It's been a few trips. And I just haven't gotten it together to do the video or to put things away. And I'll tell y'all the update on Thunder in just a little bit. He's doing great. He's down there sleeping right now. Hey Zeta. Hey Amy. So let's get started so I can put all this stuff away. So first of all, I got this several weeks ago. And this was on our Dollar Plus row. And it's a really nice little cutting board, charcuterie board, prepping board, whatever you want to do with it. It was $7. It was with the Easter stuff when it first came out. And so, hey Diana. I missed that comment. Let me see. Hold on. Hey Eileen. How are you in Massachusetts? But anyway, I really love this. So I got this so I can start, you know, doing things with it now that I'm getting everything out of the bags. Hey Tina. I'll tell you about Thunder in just a minute. Callie is doing great. I just fed her. So she's eating. I've got Thunder's food heating up in the microwave here because I made him some homemade food. Okay, so I needed some coffee filters. So I'll pick those up. And like I say, if I've shown you any of this stuff, my apologies. I can't remember. But I got these little miniature forks and spoons. I thought we could use them for like, you know, hors d'oeuvre kind of foods or whatever. And I thought they were really cute. So got those. Let me set those over here. And let's see. I got some Handy Wrap slider bags. They're selling this Handy Wrap in there, and Mama used to, back in the day when we were younger, everything was Handy Wrap. So I don't know if it's the same brand or not, but I remember it. So I got some little zipper sandwich bags. Hey Betty. Oh, someone said I look just like spring today. Thank you, Martha. Yeah, it was supposed to get up in the 70s today, which I think it did. But it was quite chilly this morning. So when I got out my clothes last night, I thought, this is kind of springy. And, you know, I guess it's today the first day of spring. And I knew it was going to be cooler overnight, but it was supposed to get in the 70s. And I thought, well, I could probably go ahead and wear something kind of like this. And I had my jacket on all day, but anyway, so happy spring. Put those over there. And I did get some little trash bag liners. And let's see. when Mama and I were making these little trees, you know, with the coffee filters, we were using these little, hey Melissa, hey Sherry, we were using these little, what do you call them? Bamboo skewers. And Mama had run out and needed some more, so I had picked her up some in a grocery store, but they were a little too big for what we needed. And so I had some of these at home, and I took those over, so I was just replenishing what I had in my house, because sometimes you just need them for different things. Hey, Gail. Hey, Bolden. So I replenished that, and then this is just a little one of those head little things. You can pull your hair back when you're doing stuff, you know, washing your face or whatever, and I just thought it was cute. I forgot I even bought this. That's how long it's been, y'all. So we'll put that over there. Put our bag over here. And my sister and I went with Mama today, and we did go to Walmart, and Mama wanted to get her some pillow protector things that zip. You know, you put your bed pillow in it, and then you put this protector over it, and then you put your pillowcase. So I wanted to get a couple of those too, so I picked up 3 of these pillow protectors, and these were only like $2.44. You get one, but hey, she says she takes them off and washes her pillows, washes her pillowcase, she washes this, and then she puts them back on. And so they work really well, so my sister and I both picked up some of those. All right. Now what is in here? I cannot even remember. I think this came from when my niece was up here, Amanda, and we went to a Goodwill or a couple of different thrift stores, and I had left this in the bag, and I picked this up for, it says $6. It's heavy, y'all, and I thought it would be so pretty in the kitchen with some fruit, or little, you could put little Easter grass in it and put some little figures in it, some little eggs. So I'm going to put this in my sink because I need to wash it up. So we'll do that carefully. Set that down in there. Hey, Mary, 86 in Dallas. Hey, Joan in New Jersey. I think it's going to be in the 80s here tomorrow, which will be really nice because I have something I want to do. I'm hoping to do it tomorrow. Let's see, I'm finished with this bag. And I'll show you what I want to do tomorrow because it's all in this bag. So, as some of y'all, most of y'all know that, oh goodness, y'all, we got a little person on here we need to get rid of, and I think I might have just done it. I think I might have just done it, y'all. Hey, Miss Truitt, from the beach. Oh, you lucky duck. Okay. So, anyway, Lucy passed away, and so we brought her home, and we buried her in the backyard. And so I've got where she's buried, I'm calling that Lucy's garden. And so I want to sow a bunch of seeds in there. So my idea, and I have to see if we have enough dirt. We have like a bag and a half of dirt because I wanted to put a fresh layer of dirt down before I do this. So we'll have to see tomorrow what we have. So I may not get around to it tomorrow, but I'm hoping to. So when I was in the Dollar Tree one day, I just picked up a bunch of seeds. I didn't care what the seeds were. I just wanted them to be pretty because I'm going to throw them all in there. All of them. So I don't know if I showed y'all these, but I've got marigolds, a perennial mix. I've got zinnias, cosmos, poppies. These are yellow California poppies, African daisies, More of those. Bachelor buttons. More of those. Wildflower pollinator seeds. It's an assortment. Got a couple of those. Hummingbird attractors. And then I had ordered this, I think, last year or the year before. And you know how sometimes things, oh, someone said their son's dog passed away today. That's awful, just awful. Anyway, I had ordered these seeds. But where are they? I must have taken, oh, here they are. A couple years ago, they're petunias, they're a hybrid mix, they're annuals, and I never got them. I thought I never got them, so I wrote them, and they said, make sure that you checked if it'll be in a brown envelope like this, and you might mistake it for junk mail, which we did, and it was in our shred pile. Fortunately, I did not get around to shredding that. And so I went back and looked, and so there, I'm gonna just toss these in. And you know, if they don't come up, that's okay. I'm just gonna put as many seeds out there as I can, and hopefully something will grow there. And so that's what I got all these seeds for. So I'm gonna set these over here. And I did, now the Dollar Tree has little gardening tools. And so I picked up these little pruning shears. I don't know how well they work, but now what are these? 100 Eustoma flowers. Oh, I think these are the, oh, what do you call them? Takes forever for them to sprout. And they look like little roses. Oh gosh, I can't remember. I might do these separate because I really want to see, would love to grow these, but I cannot remember the name of them. Maybe I'll think of it in a little bit. So I'm going to set those over there. I almost missed them. So I got my little tool there, and then they had this at the Dollar Tree, and it's a little angel holding a little puppy dog, and I thought I would spray this with some lacquer kind of finish to protect it, and they're holding a little dog in there, and I'll put that in Lucy's garden. So if those seeds don't come up and do well, I can always just plant some other, you know, I'd like to plant like perennial type things in there. But yeah, I hope some of the seeds come up. It would be nice, and it would be pretty. So that's my plan on that. And then, and speaking of Lucy, when she passed away, and I was outside at the car, the girl said, we'll bring her out to you. And when she came out, she had Lucy, and then she had her little leash and collar and everything. And then on top, she had this little print. They had taken a little stamp print of her nose, a little sweet little nose. And so I saw this frame at the Dollar Tree, and I thought it would be pretty to maybe put her little nose print in here and put some kind of pretty background, I don't know, in there. Round off with, I'll do something, but I thought this might be a good frame. I've got this on my bathroom mirror right now. Kind of, sometimes it'll fall off, it's like it's waving to me or something. Okay, and then I found these another time. One of these is a cat thing. Okay, this is a little angel holding a bird. Thank you, Susan. So I thought that was cute. And let's see. This one might be the one with the little kitty cat. Yeah. Got a little kitty cat there. Thank you, Diana. So I'm not sure if I'm going to put all these out there together. I haven't decided yet, but I think wherever I put them, they'll be beautiful. Well, let's see. What have I got? Okay. Now these I got quite a while ago. So my sister saw some lamp on the internet where it's like a chandelier, and it heats, you set a candle under it, and then you turn it on, and the light from the little chandelier heats up the wax, and you don't have to burn your candle. It just, permeates through your house, and it smells really nice. So we ordered one, and so I've got mine in the living room, and it works so well. And I've used the same candle that I bought when we got these lamps, and the wax is still full level. I just checked it a while ago, and it smells so good. So you just have to decide, hey, I'm ready for a different scent in the house, and just put that candle aside, and then you can bring it back another time, because the wax is still there. But anyway, so we had seen some candles at the Dollar Tree a while back, so I thought I would get a couple, not just for the candle, the scent of the candle, but the jars are so pretty. And this one smells so good. This is berry mandarin. I can smell it without even opening it, so it smells really nice. And let's see what this one is. Mama even got her one. She's been burning hers. What is this one? This one is Sugar Plum Fairy. Look at that jar, y'all. It's so pretty. So if you burn it, and I'm not sure if this is these are 2 wick. If you burn, oh, that smells so good. If you burn it, and then you can get the rest of the wax out, and you can, use the jar for something else. But the jars alone were just so pretty. All right. Let's see what's over here. I'm not even sure, y'all. Oh, this is nice. This I got at the Dollar Tree also I'm sure it was on their plus row. I'm not sure how much it was. For like spritzing my plants. So I thought it was really, really cute. They're divine, Marcella says. Candle lamps are so much better than burning the candle. Yeah, I've never even heard of them, really. So, let's see what this is. So I spent the day with Mama and Lisa. And it's a little jar I got. Nothing like a good little jar. Hey, Barbie. And we went to Walmart. Mama needed to get a few things at Walmart. I think I got these to put some sugar and some powdered creamer in, because I got a set. How much were the candles? Oh gosh, I don't know. I'm gonna say $5 maybe, because it doesn't have a price on here. But they were on the plus row. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got these for I have a little coffee area. I'm gonna put some cream and sugar. So I got that for that. And so we went to Walmart, and then we went and ate lunch. We went across the road and ate, I call it clock out, but it's cookout. And we went back to Mama's house and ate. And I was telling Mama the other day about me making that pistachio salad, the Watergate salad. And I said, but Mama, I don't think there's going to be any left by the time I come over. So how about we buy the ingredients when we go to the store today, and when we get back to your house, I'll mix it up for you. So that's what we did. I had some leftover marshmallows here, and I had an extra box of the pistachio pudding, so I didn't need to buy that. So we just bought the pineapple, the cherries, the nuts, the Cool Whip, and is that everything? And so then when we ate lunch, and after a while, I went in the kitchen and mixed that up for her. So she's got a whole bowl of that she can enjoy this weekend. Oh, Christy, I hope everything goes okay, and I hope you get to come home from the hospital real soon. Hey, Joyce. So, all right. Let's see. Is that everything from the Dollar Tree? The only other thing, y'all, from the Dollar Tree, and then I have, oh, I do have this. I got this to go in Lucy's garden. I love these little things. Sometimes I take them out to Jessica's place and I'll put them there. And I thought this would be real sweet out there in her garden. So if none of the other flowers grow, she'll have this one to grow. It's Dollar Tree, and I've got a couple of Walmart things here I'm going to show y'all. Someone was asking what kind of haul this was. So these, we found these in the Dollar Tree a couple of, I don't know, it's been a couple of weeks. And so I thought I would get some of these for some Easter gifts that I'm going to do. And I don't know if y'all have seen them. My sister says that they're like crock things because they come with these little characters. There's a chick, a bunny, a little happy Easter sign, and a carrot on there. And then you poke them into these little holes. You get 4. So each basket comes with 4 of those. And they're just really nice, roomy baskets. You know, they're very lightweight, so I got a few colors. So I thought I might do some little Easter gifts. But yeah, and then they can decorate their little basket. The whole time, Mama got one and my sister got one, and the whole time or a couple, I'm not sure, I'm sitting there with all my baskets and they're like, you don't really need these. You don't need these. You're going to be giving those to adults probably, so you should give us those. I said, well, what if they want to decorate their, because they were having fun putting their little character things on their baskets. So I said, no. So, so they, but they were okay with it. I did get a couple of little cushions today on sale, which I was kind of excited for. I was looking for 2 cushions for these 2 little kitchen chairs that I have, and they had marked these down to $7 each. I got 2 of the same thing. But and I didn't even realize it when I was looking at them, is they're reversible. So you could go that way, or you could use that pattern. And they're the perfect color, so I was excited to get these. So I got 2 of those. And those came from the Wally World. Get this bag off here. Whew. I'm worn out, y'all. All right, now I think, is this the last thing? These I got in Walmart today. And we were just kind of, we have a routine. We go through the store a certain way, and then Mama likes to go by the craft section. And there's a clearance row right near there. And so we go down, we usually go down the clearance row to see what we can find. And they had these. And this is the Home and Garden brand, Better Homes and Garden. And I got 2 of them. They're just alike. I got the other one right here. Guess how much these were? Hey, Gina. Good afternoon to you. Oh, thank you, Dale. I'll tell her. So guess how much these were, y'all. These are nice ceramic. They have a little hole down in the bottom. Thank you, Terry. I thought it was really pretty. It's the perfect color for what I need in the kitchen here. These were, I'll tell y'all, $2. I couldn't believe it, $2. So I got 2 of them. There were 2 there, and I asked my sister, I said, should I get both of them? She said, yeah. So I think that was a really good deal. I have been moving some of my house plants around, and I need to repot a couple of them. I think they'll be happier if I do. So these will be perfect for them. So we got 2 of those. bag over here. Okay, and I think that is it. The only other things I got were, well, I did get, I need to change out Jessica's flowers, but I think I'm going to put, you know, the crosses that we made out of the pool noodles. I have two that are in great shape, and they're more of a springy kind of flower. The one I put up, was it in the fall? It got some damage to it. It kind of snapped over, so I had to, that one's not reusable, but the other two are, and I think I'm going to take one of those out there and put that on her place, her special place for Easter. But I always like to keep a backup of one of these in the house for when I do put a new arrangement out there. Hey, Teresa. Let's see. And let's, oops, it went by. Oh, someone said they need to go shopping with me. They never find anything. Well, you can ask my mother. She says I can always find something. Renee says she has the smaller ones. Wow, only $2. Yeah, that is a good price. Y'all, Matt I asked him this morning. I said, do you need anything? I'm going to Walmart. He said, I need some soap. His soap container in his bathroom ran dry. So I got him a big old refill thing so he can just keep filling it up. Let's see. Hey, Lizette. Hey, Pam from Arkansas. So I got that for Matt. And I hope I got the right thing, y'all, because he asked me if I saw it to get his Nescafe little coffee concentrate. I hope I got the right thing. So I got him 2 of these. But trust me, if it's not right, he will enjoy it just the same. That's just the way he is. He won't complain. And I think, oh, I do have this. So along with my seeds, I wanted to start a few little herbs to see if I could. I like to have herbs every season, but then when it gets so hot and humid here, I can't stand to be outside very long. So I thought I might try to do a few little herbs. I got basil, parsley. Well, 2 things of parsley because I like to feed the chickens. They love parsley. But the basil for cooking. So we'll see. We will see. Hey, Kathy. And then my sister, she talked me into this. She said, I wonder if you did like we do the peach cobbler with the cup of sugar and the milk and the flour and all, if you, instead of using a can of peaches, if you could do blackberry. And I'm like, well, I'm sure you could, but there's going to be a thicker, I don't know. I've only ever made it with peaches. So, and this is a much bigger can than the peach size. So I told her, I said, yeah, I'll try it. I can either double up on the dough part, which I love the dough part. I could eat around the fruit and eat all that dough. But, so I'm going to try that one day. Tell her how it turns out. I said, you take it home and you try it. She said, well, she'd be the only one that ate it. So I said, well, that's okay. I can do that. And then the only other thing, I've been eating cashews like a crazy person. So I got me a new thing of cashew nuts. And Mama was looking for cucumbers today, and she kept walking by and she would reach up and pull a bag, and she said, here, let's split this bag of cucumbers. I said, Mama, those are some kind of peppers. So she'd put them down. She'd walk a little further, reach up and say, well, here they are. She'd pull them down. It would be another kind of pepper. She finally found these. Have y'all seen these mini cucumbers? Look how small they are. I mean, and I thought that's just our size. So she bought a bag of these and she said, here, you take some. So we are going to share these cucumbers. Has anyone planted dill before? I want to plant some, Kathy asked. I have not planted dill, I don't think. Now, I do have a pot of chives out on the back porch that I planted 2 seasons ago. They came back last year, and they've come back this year, and they look great out there. So, and that's good, you know, to have, like, kind of garnishing things or cutting them up and kind of putting them over top of, like, an omelet or something like that, or a salad or anything, really. But I'm going to put these in the refrigerator, y'all. Thunder's over there drinking. Thunder, I got your hamburger, y'all. I made his hamburger the other day with his vegetables. And I told Matt, I said, I wonder if he's going to eat all of his food because it's got green beans and carrots and peas in it. He ate it all, so he loves it. So let me give him his food here to go with his dry. Come over here, buddy. Okay, there you go. So, oh, I was about to forget to tell you all about Thunder. So, a couple of weeks ago, he had been having kind of a rough time with everything going on since, Lucy. And, he was I would stay up with him at night because he'd be kind of crying. He would just cry. And so we did everything we could. And he started getting better, and he's getting better. Well, one day last week, I had a dentist appointment, and I went by Mama's afterwards and came home. And when I pulled up in the driveway, I heard him crying out or barking, but not in his like, where are you? Come in here right now. It was like some other kind of cry. So I came in, and he was laying in the floor, and he couldn't get up. So, and he did this once before, and we took him to the animal hospital or the emergency over because it was on a weekend. And he got it. We got him in the car that time, and we took him to the emergency place. And right as we get there, he stands up in the car, and he's okay after that. Well, he did it the other day, and so when I came in, I couldn't lift him up because his back legs kept sliding under him, and he couldn't get his legs behind him. So I didn't know if he had hurt himself or what. So I called my sister because she was picking up Lydia from school, which is near here. And I said, would you mind swinging by and just see if we can get him up on his feet? He was trying. He just couldn't get himself up. Well, the two of us couldn't get him up. So I sat in the kitchen with him. I got him into the kitchen from in his little room, and I was trying to get him to the back door to see if I could get him to, go out, maybe something to help me lift him up. And so she stayed as long as she could, and then when Matt got home, he was able to get him up, and he started walking. He was fine and everything. He was but every time he would sit down, he couldn't get himself back up. And so I was like staying down there with him a lot during the night. And a matter of fact, last Friday I was supposed to go to Mama's with my sister, and I had been awake all night with him. And so I just couldn't. I was so tired I had to get a little bit of sleep. But I had called and made an appointment for him, told him what was going on. And so we took him in yesterday. And because we thought he had injured himself years ago. He jumped off the deck. He thought he had wings, I guess, and he kind of splayed out. And I thought, he was a goner then. I couldn't believe it. But I'm thinking maybe he injured himself then. And you know how when you injure yourself as a young person, as you get older, it comes back to haunt you, and you start feeling the aches and the pains and things like that. So we took him to the vet yesterday. He had an appointment. And they were going to x-ray him. But Thunder, he's a perfect little angel when he goes. But he's not going to say, lay down, and I'm going to x-ray your hips and your legs and stuff. So they took him back and worked with him a while. But he's like, no, I'm not in the mood for that today. So, but the doctor said, I'm going to treat him as though he's got like senior arthritis. And so, he's got, let's see, what does he have here? He's got 3 medications. One of them is just his anxiety medication for when there's a thunderstorm or fireworks, or we're traveling for more than just cross town or something like that. So he's got his medication, and he's doing great. It's just, I think he's just getting older, and sometimes his little leg just says, you know, I jumped off the deck a long time ago, and I want to remind you not to do that. So, but he's eating. It's not affected his appetite. He's doing much better without, I don't like to say Lucy too loud, because, you know, he's still, and I talked to the vet about that, and he said sometimes it takes a dog, you know, 2 months to kind of start to get used to it, because although we had her by herself before we had him, he's always been with her. She's always been down there, and he, you know, looks for her, not as much as he did, and the crying's gotten a lot better. So, so that's why we took him shopping that last weekend, so that get him out of the house a little bit. And so, but he's doing great. Like, he just ate his food that I just heated up, his good old hamburger meat and vegetables. So, but yeah, so he is doing well, and he is walking well. We kind of rearranged his little bedding in there. And he had one of those Coolaroos, and they both had Coolaroos. And they were never an issue, so we don't know if maybe he got that leg kind of stuck in the Coolaroo. Mama calls it a trampoline. It's a little, maybe 6 inches off the floor. And it lets air get under them and stuff. So I don't know if it was something like that, or, you know, it's just, he's going to be 15 in September. We do know exactly how old he is, because we got him when he was, what, 3 months old? And so, so he is doing better, and that's all great. So he's probably going to help me when I plant all these seeds, hopefully, if not this weekend, in the upcoming week. So probably a combination of arthritis and morning. Yeah, probably is, Gene. Yeah, poor little fella. He's had it rough. He doesn't understand all this stuff, do you, buddy? Yeah, you're a sweet boy. You're a sweet boy. He does, Tammy, and I do too. I sure do too. We both do. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here, y'all. I'm going to put some of this stuff away. But I just wanted to show y'all. Like I said, I didn't get all of this Dollar Tree stuff today. It's just been with everything going on. I just hadn't had a chance to come on and sort through it and all that. So I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. I hope y'all have a great weekend. I hope we're going to get that 80-degree weather tomorrow. It's going to be really nice. So thank y'all for stopping by, and thank you for all the nice thoughts about thunder, and we will see you again in the next video. Whoops! Bye, everybody.